Hey guys, it's Chris and welcome back to the Ridge. Today we're going to do an unboxing, first impressions, and assembly of our Smoky Lake Dauntless that was just delivered the other day. Let's go!
Sweet Maple Ridge Farms. Come on down, everybody. Go!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris from Sweet Maple Ridge. Today we're going to unbox our Dauntless. We just got it yesterday and we're super excited to put it together. So we're going to get these things painted first. But we're going to go ahead and unbox. This is what it comes in. We get three pieces. So let's get these things cut open. First I'll just show you this. So the pan comes just like this, all wrapped up. There's no problems, no issues with it. Everything looks really well protected for shipping. So they did a great job with this. Everything is protected. You can tell they really do care about sending you something that's not going to be messed up. So get some information here from them. And then some information about the pan. I'm just gonna stick that back in here, but this thing looks great. We got the warming pan, and then we got the sight glass. So I'm gonna get these two boxes opened up and unpacked, and I'll be right back. All right, so when you undo the box, this is what you're getting. So let's get this stuff spread out. One thing I wanted to point out when I opened up this box, and I pulled this bottom part out. I looked in here and see that chunk of plywood. It's in there to protect damage from that during shipping. So it's pretty cool that the company thought enough to, put this in there to protect it from damage. So that's pretty cool. Definitely like a really good attention to detail I'm seeing so far. And this has a light coating of like some sort of lubrication, I guess, to prevent any sort of oxidation or whatever. So all right, so I got everything out. It looks amazing. I'm really impressed. So we have the base, the emblem, came with all the insulation. Some of these parts are even already insulated. You can see under there. All the paint came with an instruction guide, all the bolts, everything here. All this stuff, and we're gonna paint that here in just a second. I'll show you all what comes in this here. So here in this envelope, you get this book. It's really, really nice. I mean, this is really impressive. Like, you can tell they spared no expense on this. And this thing actually got delivered by the company. I'm not sure if they do that all the time, but it was delivered by the company. It wasn't FedEx or anything. They pulled up here with a straight truck and unloaded it. It's pretty impressive. All right, we're gonna get this stuff painted. We'll be back. All right, this is how we have it set up for painting, so we'll be back. All right, y'all, so one thing we got to do is we need to wipe these down because they do come with a little oil on there, and it says in the instructions to just wipe down any excess oil. There's no solvent or soap that's needed, but you definitely got to wipe down, and if you touch this, you can feel there is some oil on there. So we're going to use some rags, and we're going to get to it. All right, y'all, looks like we're all painted up here. We're about to get this going. Look how good this turned out. Very nice. Miss Sweet Maple Ridge did a great job. All right, so this turned out amazing. Just a couple tips. Your fingers are gonna hurt, but this paint is super forgiving. It looks amazing. We suck at painting anything. So you can see how good this turned out. This is 3 coats. And the tips of the spray cans might clog a little bit, but that's all right. Just make sure that you hang on to one that works really well and just use that. And so next step, let's go. All right, so we're here in our sugar shack. It's not done yet, obviously, it's still under construction, but I got everything laid out here. We're gonna show you putting it together. Right now, the only challenge that I have is picking out the 2 stainless steel washers. They say that they are thinner than the others, but so wish me luck on that. Okay, so here I am showing you the front, the sides, and the back, and I'm putting these together with all the bolts. This is a little bit challenging. You definitely need a mallet to be able to bang these pieces together. And the way that the bolts fit in there, they have to fit perfectly. Otherwise, it's not going to go together properly. So you'll know if something's jacked up when the things don't fit together exactly correctly. Here I am tightening the bolts up inside the stand. And getting the bolts in there is a little bit difficult because, like I said, the carriage bolts have to line up exactly. All right, make sure you have your dimes in the front and the nickels in the back so that this damper slides properly. Here you can see we put the insulation in the door. It fits perfectly, and it's of super high quality. We're really, really impressed with the insulation. And here it is with all the insulation installed. It's really impressive how precision cut this is. It really shows an attention to detail. All right, so here we go. We got this thing done as it's going to be right now. We're going to put the floor and the walls in our sugar shack, and we're going to set this on some block. And we got a little stove. This is the same stove that Bush Radical used in his cabin videos. And I've burned this thing off. We made a couple shorts on it, so that's going to be awesome. We're going to get this thing finished up. We got our cupola going, and this thing is great. It is super high quality, I will say that. I mean, when you look in here, it's very, very, everything fits perfectly. If it doesn't fit perfectly, it's because you got it wrong. So, yeah, this thing is very, very nice. We're super impressed, and more to come on this thing. We're gonna order the stack temperature gauge. We debated on getting the gasket rail for it goes between the arch and the pan. There's some mixed reviews on that. We decided, I think, against it. We did get the sight glass, which is sitting over here, the accessories here. So the sight glass is in there. Some information, and of course we have the temperature, and then there's some valves and stuff. So we're gonna get that going. So now now that we've done this and we figured out our configuration, that's where we're headed. So we'll see you out on the ridge.